Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our BBR Summer Scramble, Game 3 of our pools against Trant and his, is it Morgrams? It's a Morgram team. Trant's a really nice guy. I know he's starting his YouTube journey right now, so I'm going to go ahead and link him in the description below. I'd appreciate if you went and checked him out, showed some love on his videos, and hyped him up a little bit. I love when new creators jump into the scene, and this tournament's perfect for that. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy our side of the battle today, be sure to drop a like on the video as well as subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 3,000 subscribers, and I would really appreciate if you help me out along that journey. And if everybody who watches the video today subscribes to the channel, we'll go ahead and get there. So again, I really appreciate you helping me out along that journey. Alrighty, with that being said, I do want to do a quick little team builder just so you can see what we're bringing and why we're bringing it, so you have that background knowledge and context going into the battle. If you do want to jump ahead to the battle, there's a timestamp on the screen in the description below on when that begins. Alrighty, if you did forget, our team is at the top of the screen, and it consists of Tornadus Therian, Garchomp, Manaphy, Klefki, the Vikavolt, Terra Lycanroc, Skuntank, and Dunsparce, while our opponent's team is at the bottom of the screen, and it consists of Terra Monkey, I almost said Monkey Dogi, Terra Monkey Dory, Goldango, Meowscarada, Garchomp, round 4 Garchomp, Alomomola, Fortress, Talonflame, and Clefairy. Now, my opponent's top 4 are very, very threatened to me, all in their own ways. That Terra Monkey Dory, I'm partly expecting Terra Ground, personally, because it allows to hit my Klefki and my Skuntank very hard, as well as avoid Thunder Waves, and, hit the Klefki and resist a Cell Rock. So I think Terra Ground Monkey is really, really strong into me, so you have to be very careful about that. Goldango is a bit annoying just because Make It Rain is going to do a ton to both of my Ghost checks. So Goldango is actually one of the Pokemon that has one of the best matchups versus me, in my opinion, like when it comes to Ghost-wise. Meowscarada, I do not have consistent counterplay to. It kind of just knocks everything off and is a big nuisance, but I at least don't, ever immediately lose to, as long as I have things like Torn and Klefki around, and even Skuntank to a degree. And then Garchomp is the biggest threat, man. I really don't have an Edge Quake plus Fire Fang switch in, so some kind of Sword Stance set like Keeganbot versus me could be really, really threatening to, the squad that we have right here, but I think we have a pretty cool squad. Other than that, I'm not too worried about anything else. The Talonflame is actually pretty good offensively against the team I brought, especially because it pressures my Garchomp checks really well. But the other 3 I'm not super worried about. They're very passive into my team, and I think my offense super, super exploits them. So I'm hoping to take advantage of them in this game. First up, we have our Lycanroc. We're going with a very boring Terra Rock set this week with a Choice Band, a Cell Rock, Close Combat, Stone Edge, and Sucker Punch. Your max attack, 224 speed, and 32 HP with a Jolly Nature. Again, this Pokemon does really, really well. I know I'm going into double Rock Resist in the Goldango and the Garchomp, but Terra Rock, Choice Band, Stone Edge does a ridiculous amount of damage. Close Combat is there as a nice neutral ground click. If again, say it is a Terra Ground Monkey Dory and it's already Terra'd, I click a really strong Close Combat into that thing. And then we have Sucker Punch for a non-Terran Monkey Dory, but more than that, a Scarf Goldango, which I think is really threatening against my team in particular. It's something I can always, potentially revenge with a little bit of chip on it. And yeah, but 90% of the time we're going to be clicking Stone Edge or Cell Rock, so the other ones were kind of just niche instances. I figured they'd be nice to have. Oh, is it not going forward? Oh my gosh, come on. It's not listening to me. Come on. Well, I'll be right back when I fix it. Alrighty, technical difficulties fixed. Next up, we have our Manaphy, rocking out with a pretty physically defensive set this week. Scald, Take Heart, Substitute, and Ice Beam. Max HP, 136 defense, and 124 speed with a timid nature. This Pokemon really just bullies his fat and checks a lot of his physical offense. Well, I guess mainly that Garchomp and Talonflame. But we have to be careful about how we want to let this thing take hits from either one, because then they become weakened for the other. So this is something we're going to have to keep in mind when we play throughout the game. But this thing really bullies fat. I mean, Fortress is breaking my sub only if it's booming and knocking itself out. And then we set up all over Clefairy and the Alomomola very, very easily. We can sub, take heart, start boosting, and then hopefully get up to a point where our opponent just can't take us on anymore. As long as we're behind a sub too, Meowscarada isn't going to be able to come in and easily revenge us. If it wants to come in and Flower Trick and we're behind a sub, we can hit with a very, very strong Ice Beam and put ourselves in a very, very commanding position going forward, which is obviously very, very nice. And that's why I didn't like Tail Glow, because I felt like no matter what, even if I got a Tail Glow up and killed something, Meowscarada was going to come in the back, and it wasn't really worth having a potential you know, like Rindoberry to lure it, because then Monkey Dory and Garchomp are both going to outspeed me, and same thing with Talonflame and pick me off. So I figured like a defensive sub-call mindset would be really good. One, checking things defensively, but two, taking advantage of the fat and making it difficult for Meowscarada to come in and revenge us immediately. So I think this set does really, really well here. It's probably one of the better Manaphy matchups I've, you know, seen in a while. Next up, we have a pretty offensive Tornadus Therian with Hurricane, Heat Wave, Nasty Claw, and Icy Wind. 176 HP, 4 defense, 192 special attack, and 136 speed with a timid nature. I mean, this Pokemon goes absolutely crazy in this matchup. If you look at the combination of flying plus fire against this draft, there's no answer for it. We have Icy Wind just because it Oko's Garchomp at +2, and I like being able to Oko Garchomp at +2. I thought about having Taunt in this slot potentially for things like Clefairy, for things like Aloe, but I really don't think I'll need it. I'll be able to +2 up Hurricane and just kind of nuke through all of these Pokemon. I can naturally live a hit from literally everything on this team. It's a good Meowscarada check as well. This Pokemon just does really well here. I'm really excited to use offensive tour in this game. I've used mostly, again, Knock, Taunt, Hurricane, U-turn sets the entirety of the tour so far, so I'm excited to see Torn pop up, hopefully in a more offensive and, you know, like, power-grabbing role, I guess. Then we have Clef here, rocking out with Dazzling Gleam, Magnetize, T-Wave, and Spikes. We are max Fizz Def this game. This is going to be our main pivot to Meowscarada. And if we're going to get knocked off anyways, you might as well be Helmet and chip this thing down in range of a Manaphy Ice Beam. But on top of that, we have Dazzling Gleam just to hit that thing hard and have a general attacking move. Magnetize for the Garchomp, so we can also Magnetize and Dazzling Gleam into that. Fire Fang isn't doing the most to us. And then Spikes, because Spikes are great here. If Fortress doesn't come especially, or if Fortress, you know, has a hard time getting in, the Spikes being up really, really help us out throughout the game as we do force things out and force things around and things like that. So definitely a big fan of Klefki here. Then we got Skuntank here with Knockoff, Poison Jab, Toxic Spikes, and Sucker Punch. We're just 3 attacks T-Spikes on this set. It's pretty darn simple, but it's a good Monkey Dory check. It's a decent enough Goldango check, and it also gets up T-Spike very freely. And once that Monkey Dory wants to Terra, and we get up our T-Spikes, Pokemon like Aloe, Pokemon like Garchomp really don't appreciate them. They're not needed, but I also didn't feel any other move was needed, if that makes any sense. I thought about maybe just Toxic in general. I thought about maybe Taunt, but I figured that T-Spike was decently solid, especially because the Pokemon that are going to want to switch in on Skuntank don't absorb T-Spikes. So yeah, that's going to be Skuntank. Then we have Garchomp. We're pretty simple this week. We're actually going to be a setup variant. We're Lumberry with Scale Shot, Sword Stance, Fire Fang, and Earthquake. Again, this set does really, really well. Fire Fang is not only for the Fortress, but also for like an Air Balloon Goldango, which will be able to potentially revenge us and, you know, things like that if we were just dual stabs. Other than that, though, this set does incredibly well. Lumberry is going to be really, really solid in Scalds and Ice Beams from the Aloes, and Will-O-Wisp from the, what do you call it? Talonflame and things like that. So I figured that would obviously be a very nice aspect to go. I thought about going weakness policy for like Ice Beam or Player of Aloe, mostly Ice Beam. But I figured that Lum was just a little bit safer, and I'm not super worried about Aloe, so I don't think I need to like lure it. So yeah, we'll see. And yeah, that's going to be the team. I'll be right back with the battle. Alrighty guys, here we are. We're connected with Treant. Let's see what he's got. So I know that he's Terra Grass on his Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory. It's Terra Grass, which is interesting. I'm assuming it's for Manaphy. Yeah, I'm assuming it's for Manaphy and to flip the Garchomp matchup. But I can just Scale Shot it. We also have Meowscarada. We have Garchomp. We have Aloe Momola. We got Goldango. And we have Clefairy. Very, very interesting. Okay, so what do we want to lead off with here? What do we want to lead off? What was the lead? I'm pretty sure it was just going to be lead, Skuntank? I'm like 90% sure this is going to be lead Skuntank. Yeah, because it covers lead Meowscarada, covers lead Monkey Dory, covers lead Goldango, covers lead Aloe Momola, covers lead Clefairy. The Skuntank is really good here. Like, max Skuntank is really solid here. So, that's what we're going to lead. Good luck, have fun to Treant. Hopefully we can have it up here. I would love to see it. And yeah. Let's see. Gardenia. Yeah, this is good with me. What I'm going to do is turn 1. Do I want to knock off or do I want to immediately get up a T-Spike? Do I want to knock off or do I immediately get up a T-Spike? I think I'm pretty comfortable getting up a T-Spike. I definitely see a U-turn coming out here, which is going to chunk me. And I should probably calc that to see if I can see Banded or not. Yeah, Banded U-turn does like 50%, which is a shit ton. But we'll see. We'll see. That did a shit ton. It's a crit. So we're gonna knock off this thing's Black Sludge. Get up a T-Spike. Which is good. Now what I think I want to do is I think I do want to go into Klefki. At least force this thing to take some kind of chip. That was a crit, so I don't really see if it's banded. It's not banded then. Yeah, it's definitely not banded. It's definitely not banded then. He's dark type. So that's also good to know. If he wants to go monkey, I can always T-wave it with my Klefki as well. Like, very viable option. Very, very viable option. Let's see, like Boots Aloe, Boots Garchomp. It's gonna be really nice for them. So I'm gonna make the pivot out. The crit's really annoying because it just means we don't take like a Make It Rain. Which is a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, gets his own. I'm just gonna go off some spikes right here. Pretty freely. He's gonna withdraw. Average. We get up our spikes. Alright. And from here, I set the play to go out into Skuntank right now and absorb this T-Spike. I think so. I think so. So, we're gonna go out into it. Poison Spikes, Disappear. This up. Okay, let's see. So he is going to be lefties as well. The crit potentially put me in range, by the way. I'd like that to be known. From Modest. So that's not cool. I think he should be timid in this matchup, but Modest, like, he pretty much, like, has a really good chance. He can actually, it's pretty low. I'm just going to look knock. Just going to click knock. Knock and then a hard chomp is in order, I think. He has no speed. This is a speed tie. This is a speed tie. No speed on this Goldango. No speed on this Goldango. So he's at least max HP. Do I win 2 in a row? Well, that's the question. Does he risk this? Dude, he gets cooked by Lycanroc if he risks this. That's the crazy thing. He gets super cooked by Lycanroc if he risks this. Like, absolutely cooked by Lycanroc if he risks this. I don't think he should, to be completely honest. But what do I know? Right? What do I know? We do get the knockoff off. Oh my god, that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. He's gonna knock us out with Make It Rain, but, like, this thing did its job. Crit doesn't matter. We got blown up. So, like, we're good. Now, from here, I think we just go Chomp, we just EQ. Like, we don't need SD right now. We just get off a fat EQ. If Clefairy wants to come in, it's passive, it has to recover, it gets to a KO next time. So that's fine. Like, we're in a good spot. Dude, letting that thing get knocked off was a fumble, I think. Dude, because Lycanroc goes crazy now. Lycanroc goes crazy now. Oh, it goes nuts. I guess he does have Garchomp still. That is something to keep in mind. That is something to keep in mind. But, like, he should go Clefairy. I think keeping this as a sack is smart. He either sacks this or goes Clefairy. I get the poison on Aloe, I'm chilling even more, you know? He has withdraw, he should go Clefairy. Oh no, he goes Aloe! Boots? It is Boots. So that's good to know. She does nothing. What I think I want to do... What can I do? I can go into Torn pretty freely, I think. I think Torn is pretty free. I can regen off anything this thing wants to go for. It can't knock me off, it can't toxic me anymore. It can scald me, it can flip turn. Either way is fun. Either way is fun. I can just Hurricane and see what his response is, or if he flip turns, I can deal with it accordingly. I think I'm gonna Nasty Plot now that he wished. I think I'm gonna Nasty Plot now that he wished. Because at +2, I blow up Goldango. Yeah, I outgo max HP, that's what I EV for. So, should be good in that regard. We should blow it up. He's gonna withdraw. If it's gold, I think I'm okay. How comes this thing? Kinda wish I just Hurricane, but I think it's okay. I mean, I should knock this out, right? And like +2... Or Sludge Wave from neutral, it doesn't kill me. I'm just gonna Hurricane. If he's not Scarf, I blow him up. And if he's Scarf, I'm able to scout that. Yeah, I blow this thing up. And it gets demolished by a +2 Hurricane. It gets absolutely blown up by a +2 Hurricane. So that's what we're gonna click. No reason not to. Use Scarf, but let me hit. 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 We do. Knock out the Monkey Dory. Bam. We can save this for later, too. Bam! Love to see it. Alright, we're at +2. Meowth has to come in. Meowth is the only thing that outspeeds me. Has to come in and take a spike, or we find out if it's Boots. I'm able to go into Klefki. I'm able to get off a little bit of damage. Preschooler. Moonblast does not kill me. It does 88. I'm Hurricaning. I can also Confuse. Or Crit. Confuse. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. I'm speaking it into existence. Bow! Thunder Wave. Fuck, that's bad. I click it again. I click it again. I can still use this. It's still good here, right? This Pokemon's still very good here. It's still very good here. Like, objectively. I also don't think he can sub again with his Goldango, so that's like also something else I don't really have to worry about when it comes to going in with my Klefki. I'm pretty sure he can't sub again. Marco missed Hurricane, of course he did. Hit yourself. You deserve it. To bring Thunderwave Clefairy, you deserve it. I'm gonna Hurricane again. I need to break through and hit this thing. I don't really have a great switch into this. I'd like to hit it. We do hit. Perfect. So we knock it out. Torn got great value. That's 2. That is 2, baby. If Chomp comes in, I think I have to Icy Wind and punish him trying to set up. Like, I think that is definitely my play. Chomp comes in, I Icy Wind. Is my Manaphy also Ice Beam? It is. And I'm pretty defensive Manaphy, so I'll live a +2 Garchomp hit. Yeah, I'll live a +2 Garchomp hit pretty easy. So we'll take that. We will take it. Alright, we're in a pretty okay spot right now. We're doing alright. Garchomp comes in. I think I have to Icy Wind. This comes in. I don't think I Icy Wind. I think I actually pretty much guaranteed make that pivot out into Klefki. Yeah, I'm gonna make that Klefki pivot. If he knocks me, he knocks me. I could save this as either sack or as a way of breaking through Aloe. So we're getting great value right now. We have Clefairy gone. Aloe gone. Rocky Helmet is chipping this thing. Now, do I just Dazzling Gleam? Part of me just wants to Dazzling Gleam. It catches this thing being aggressive and getting up a T-Spike. I think that's really important. I think that's really important. If I can kill this thing by him being over-aggressive, he doesn't. He's gonna go Goldango, but I think it's fine. Oh, he goes Aloe. What I have to do is I think I go Manaphy. Because it covers anything this one wants to go for. If it wants to go for a Wish, I can Ice Beam into the Meowscarada coming in. It does flip turn. It's fine, because I'm going to get that back via leftovers. I just didn't want him to Wish into the Goldango, is my main, like, positioning dilemma right now. If my Manaphy gets in on this Aloe, too, I'm in a good spot. He doesn't get the Wish off, which is, like, the most important thing for me right now. He's taking spikes, too. I kind of wish I got up the spike, but oh well. So, what I'm gonna do is once again, I think just gonna go into my Klefki. I want to get up that spike. This thing coming in taking damage is really good for me. It just is really good for me. He's gonna Flower Trick. I'm gonna get up a spike. Crit! I get up a spike. But yeah, I think I get up a spike here. Aloe comes in, I always go hard Manaphy. Hard Manaphy, hard Manaphy, hard Manaphy. He's gonna U-turn, or he would have let me Thunder Wave that, which I think is a super big throw. I mean, if I can Thunder Wave this thing, I think I literally win with Manaphy. I'll do it again. Why? Why'd you stay in the first turn? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Whatever. I just didn't think that made sense. But it's okay. If I can get a Manaphy, I can put myself in a pretty okay position. I just didn't think he'd do that. I'll be honest. This is definitely Fizz Def, by the way. Also, if he gets parried here, I'm in a good spot. So, like, this is still potentially, like, good positioning. Just need to get a little bit more lucky. Didn't think he'd let me pair him. Big. Because I can sub on a Goldango sack. No, sir. No, sir. This won't break my sub. Whatever comes in either has to take an Ice Beam or a Scald. Everything loses to this 1v1. So if he wants to go into Garchomp and, like, take 2 spikes into an Ice Beam, that's great for me. Because that also means my Lycanroc is so close to going crazy right now. Yeah, so this comes out. I mean, I can just Ice Beam. Because even if he knocks off instead, I'm in an okay spot. Because then he's, like, dead to hazards coming in. He's gonna knock off. I don't think this kills then, but it's fine. He's gonna break my sub. So maybe I should have scalded, but it's okay. Oh, we crit him and knock him out, and that's amazing. I think that's a wrap. I think that's a wrap. I don't think he can break through me now. Because Garchomp comes in, I always Ice Beam, I have Terra Rock, Banded, SL Rock to pick it off if it's Yachi. That kills. It does, you can't tell me otherwise. It does. It just does. So I'm pretty sure Manaphy can take this home. After 2 spikes, how much does Ice Beam do? It's a 93% chance to kill No Bulk Garchomp, which he very well could be taking the tie, and being offensive, obviously, versus my team, because I think offensive Garchomp is really good against me. And yeah, so we should be good. Plus 2 EQ does not kill us from here. So I am just going to Ice Beam. Especially because he Scale Sharded here. He definitely dies to a Cell Rock. So what I can do after this too is I can save this. Just gonna get 5. Jesus, dude. You got it like that, bro? Goodness. What I can do here is after this defense drop, he should be in range of Lycanroc if he doesn't die here. And he does. Yes! What am I at? 63. I know he's not Scarf Goldango. So he should die to Scald. Right. I outspeed Max Goldango. Actually, I tie Max Goldango. I fucked up. But I know he's not max speed because my Skuntank won 2 speed ties against him. I will kill Max Spadef from here. I just Scald. So Manaphy putting in the utmost to work, dude. Getting that crit on the Meowscarada was huge. I feel bad. I think I was still in a good spot. But defensive Manaphy going crazy. What is 113 out of this? Can I sub? Hey, I can. Alright, cool. He's also parried, so like... I'm gonna sub. I have no reason not to. I'm above 25%, and then I'm just gonna start take-harding. %is 101, because I'm max HP. He doesn't even break through here, so like, I'm just gonna start take-harding. I feel bad, but this is how I win, you know? This is why you don't draft Aloe. It spawns fucking dog shit. I say with an Aloe on my team in GBU. But like, it's just very exploitable in matchups like this. At least I wouldn't recommend bringing it to a matchup like this in particular. So yeah, we're able to win here. I don't really think there's a way we can lose. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam Take Heart. I really don't have a reason not to. I'm getting up to +6. Like, there's no reason to not get up to +6. That's one Calm Mind. I need to calc how much +6 Scald does. Does 50%. I also want to ensure I'm behind a sub in case it's random Mirror Coat. I'm not just gonna throw because of that. There's no reason to. Yeah, so we're at +2. I gotta get the +6. It just, I do. I'm gonna ping him, in this thing, because I don't think it's BM to forfeit here. Maybe it's because I play Showdown. I don't think it's BM to forfeit here. I just need to secure this, you know? And he might not want to sit here the whole time, which makes sense. So it's definitely not BM if he forfeits, by the way. If you guys see that, you know, I think it's how it goes. I'm sorry, man. This is my safest out. Treant. So we're just gonna keep clicking it. Safest out. It's my safest out. I don't know his set. I don't know if he's random mirror coat. I could just scald now. I'll scald now. I'll scald now. That does like almost 50 on its own. So we'll click it now. Don't break, because I am gonna take the extra turn to sub. Okay, I am gonna take the extra turn to sub. Okay, so and he just told me that he's not mirror coat, so I'm just gonna attack. Okay. Attack. My bad, bro. Just playing as safe as possible. GG's. So we are good to win. We'll just scald. I just want to be as safe as humanly possible. So again, no BM, just being safe. I think this should put us on to brackets. I'm really hoping it does. We're 2-1. We obviously lost our other game 1-0, but we beat Keegan pretty well, and we won this game 5-0. So, like, we're in a good spot right now. I'm hoping that makes us +8 differential in 3 games. That's really good. So, I mean, we don't get in. That's pretty crazy. It'd really be unfortunate, but it would also be the case with me lately in my luck. But I'm glad I got this win, man. Jesus Trainer, please go check him out in the description below. He seems like a very nice guy. I know he just recently started uploading too. So I'm obviously going to be linking him down there. Please go check him out. Run up his subs, push him to 100, wherever you know how close he is. Get him to that next milestone. But yeah, GG's to him. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Drop a sub if you're new, like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.